Hey guys, these are very serious times. I want to share with you that in the next several months, according to the press conference today from the White House, this pandemic could be taking over our lives until July, August, September of this year. Now, it's no surprise that because of all the store closings and bars and restaurants, etc., that people will be online. So, why not work smart with this and consider that if you're buying online anyway, your friends, family, neighbors, grandparents, uncles, etc., why not have your own online store that they can buy from? So I can set you up an affiliate program for Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy, anything you want. It's disingenuous to think that people aren't buying online. They are already anyway. So why not buy from your store that points them to the Amazon products? I have a system in place that I developed about 12 years ago. I've been earning online since 1995 and full time since about 2004, 2005. It's the way to go. Okay? Again, let's be practical here. It's stupid and disingenuous to think that people aren't buying online. Of course they are. The richest man in the world, Jeff Bezos, earns 48% of his income based on what I want to share with you. So, if you're serious and you want to learn how to do this, I can set you up with a site like I have. I have hundreds of students that make money online every single day. So let me share something with you. This is just one of my stores. Now, I personally have hundreds of online web stores. This is a coffee shop store. Now, the most in-demand commodity right now is coffee, tea, snacks, beverages, as far as things. Of course, toilet paper, laundry detergent, etc. So I can have you set up in less than 45 minutes with your own store. You can be making money today. Now, let's share something with you. This is an example of one of my stores. Now, you'll notice that the store is not salesy. It's here to offer value, and I'll explain what I mean in a second. So as an example, this is a site about curated coffee, tea, snacks, etc. Now, whether or not you know this or not, once you click a link and you go to Walmart, Best Buy, Amazon, Saks Fifth Avenue, anything the person buys, you're going to get credit for. So let's say that they clicked on a coffee purchase, but they bought a dress or they bought shoes. It doesn't matter. You're still going to get a commission on it. But here's something very valuable I want to share with you. My store's retail complete setup for the year at $179. Now let's put that price aside for a second, because I'm going to make my Facebook friends, and of course I have thousands of Facebook friends here, I'm going to make them a special one-time offer. And it's going to be limited, and it's not a sales pitch or gimmick. I can't do this for everybody. But I will give you a severe discount for clicking a link that I'm going to provide you. Now, here's how this works. In addition to you making commission for Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy, Saks Fifth Avenue, whatever types of products you want to offer, my stores are very flexible. Everything's included. Hosting, marketing, training videos, niche marketing sites, shoe websites, food websites, recipe websites, all types of shopping websites. I own 14,000 domain names you'll have access to. But if you look at your calculator right here, here's what I want to share with you right now. The retail price for these websites is $179. And here's what I'm going to do for my Facebook friends only. I'm going to sell you the store for a reduced fee. I'm not going to talk about that reduced fee right now, I want to see if you're seriously interested in this first. So this is going to give you the opportunity to also sell my product. So as an example, if you come to one of my stores, and let's say that I want to find out about this coffee recipe. So watch what happens here. Once you go into the store itself, you're going to see that there's opportunities, and this can be set up exactly any way you want. I will help you. I will guide you. You don't have to have any design background, etc. So they can click here and buy coffee pots, etc. Whatever you want your target audience to be. I do suggest that you start out with coffee. Now, here's another interesting thing. That on my store, there's an opportunity, and I want you to think about this. Right now, basically 3 out of 20 people is an average of people that go to your store will want to get their own store. because they also want to make money. They want to work from home, et cetera, especially with this whole coronavirus thing going on. So on your store will be a banner ad for how they can basically launch their own store. So they can actually be a customer of yours and you're going to make a commission off that. So here's my offer for you. When somebody buys my store from your website, I'm going to pay you out of that $179, you're going to make $40. Okay, so let's think about this very intuitively. Let's say that you just stumble into selling 4 of my stores a month. Okay, so let's take some very simple math. So that's 4 stores a month times 12 months. That's 48 customers at the end of the year that are paying you $40. Okay, so times 40. Okay, now that's $1,900. Now that's not enough money to retire on, but could you use an extra almost $2,000? I'm sure you could. Now here's where it gets really exciting. Let me delete that for a second. So again, let's say that you sell 4 of these a month. Okay, so that's 48 customers a year. Now, here's how it works, which is very exciting, and this is where the numbers go absolutely insane. The person that you sold to, also you can make money from them offering my stores to their customers. So let's be very conservative here. Let's not pipe dream. Let's do very realistic numbers that I see my students are already doing. So let's say the people that you sold to, let me take this one step at a time. The people that you sold to, let's say they sold 3 of my websites a month. So 3 times 12 is 36. So that 48 people that you have times 36 now becomes times 36. Now you're responsible for 1,728 people. Now, to the people that you sold to, that sold to somebody, you're going to make $30. So if I take this number, here's where it gets really exciting, and I pay you $30, you're now going to make $51,000. Now, don't jump out of your seats. This is very doable. This is very practical. Now, that doesn't include the money and the commission that you're going to make from Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy, et cetera, So I want you to take this really seriously. It's serious business here. Now, the way to make this work is you have to treat this like a serious business. Don't just say, oh, I'm going to try this, I'm going to do this. I have some students that are making 6 figures a month. Now, they've been with me for a number of years. This doesn't happen overnight. Okay? But it's possible and it's probable. Now, the reason I'm talking about coffee, tea, snacks, beverages, cereal, toilet paper, napkins, those are things that are very in demand that people are going to buy on a regular basis. Now, here's another thing I want you to pay attention to. Let's look at the calculator again. According to Amazon, the average person spends $2,800 a year on Amazon. Let's think about that number for a second. Now, I like to be extremely conservative. Let's take the number that Amazon says that people spend an average of $2,800 a year on Amazon. Shoes, clothing, coffee, iPads, iPhones, et cetera. The average Amazon customer spends $2,800. Let's knock that down to $600. Let's put that number aside in our head for a second. $600 a year. Now, quick question. Do you think it's easier to sell 10 iPhones a month or 10 coffee orders? Well, I think the answer is pretty simple. 10 coffee orders. Now, it's even simpler based on current statistics that it's doable, and this is not going to happen next week or right away. It could take you a month or 2 to build this up, but it's very likely. Most of us have thousands of people in our Facebook. So let's say that you can encourage them to buy their coffee, their products from your website. So conservatively, let's say that you had 5 people a day buy coffee, tea, snacks, beverages, toilet paper. I think that's more than doable. So let's take that number. Let's take that number, 5 people a day times 365. Okay? That's now 1,825 people a day that are now your customers. And again, I just want to be very conservative. I'm not talking about iPhones or laptops or trips to Hawaii. I'm talking about simple purchases. Okay, coffee, tea, snacks. It's working smart. That's how I got to be so successful, working smart. Okay, now let's take that 1825. Those are the number of customers that you have through Amazon, through Walmart. Amazon says $2,900. Robert says, let's be very conservative and say $600 a year, which is basically $50 a month. Hey, my older aunts and uncles in their 80s and 90s spend more than $50 a month on Amazon. So let's take that number times $600. Okay, that's now $1 million. Now, before you go a little nuts here, that's $1 million in sales gross. Now, Amazon pays anywhere between 4% and 10% commission on sales. Again, let's be very conservative. Let's say that's going to be 5%. So let's take that number times 5%. That's $54,000 just on Amazon sales in addition to my sales. And again, very doable. Okay? Now, nothing's going to happen if you choose to do nothing. I don't want to say let's take advantage of a horrible time that's going on in the world right now with Corona. But hey, let's be practical about this. Many of you have probably got laid off or you have a diminished income. So I want to give you the opportunity, and that's all it is. I make no guarantees, no promises. I simply provide opportunity. So when you have the opportunity to resell my websites for $179, you're going to make $40 per sale on the front end on the front end sale. The people that you sell to that sell, you're going to make $30 off that. So you're going to make a total of $70 out of $179. Okay. Now, I will guide you. I have training videos to help you every step of the way. But I can assure you, 100%, nothing will happen. You will make no money if you choose to do nothing. I'm here to help you for selfish reasons. If you're making money, I'm making money. And if you're making money, you're going to tell 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 people. So it's a win-win situation. Again, this is not get rich quick. This is a real live opportunity. And I make this whole process so simple. So if you're serious about wanting to work smart, so even when you go back to work, this could be a passive income. This is not something you have to spend a lot of time doing. My average student works 4 to 6 hours a week and earns about $4,800, $4,900 a month. Okay? I have a student that will be 105 years old this August. She makes $2,000 a month. Now, it didn't happen overnight. She was at it for 11 months before she worked up to that. But again, this is a woman that when she came to me was 99 years old. She had no skills, no nothing. She was a bookkeeper. She retired back, I think, at 72, 73. I also have students that make thousands of dollars a week. This is a real live business, but you have to treat it like a serious business. But again, let's do some basic math here. If you simply stumble, if only 2 people a month bought my websites from you, that's 24 people a year. And if the people that you sold to, they sold 2 people a month, that's 24 times 24 times $40. So conservative, you're going to make $23,000 a year. This is not a guarantee. This is not a pipe dream. This is a real live opportunity. If you think I'm full of shit, then quite frankly, don't listen to me. In fact, defriend me. Get rid of me. Don't pay any attention to me. But here's an opportunity that I want to reach out. You can get a website for a very low fee right now. I'm not going to talk about what that fee is. I want to see how serious you are. If you're serious, you'll interact and ask me questions. I'm here to help you every step of the way. But nothing will happen if you choose to do nothing. I hope you're all staying safe. Take this coronavirus very seriously. And protect yourself, protect your family. And I'm here to help you every step of the way. Carpe Diem 2020.